Hare Krishna to everyone and welcome to my video blog Krishna Story Every Day. As you all know, it is a month of Kartik and every day we are speaking stories about divine pastimes of Krishna. If you have followed last few days, probably you understood the story. And today we are speaking about one special part of the story. It is a time when Krishna was running from his mother Yashoda. We have seen yesterday how actually Krishna has broken the pot in which Mother Yashoda was making butter, and he distributed butter to the monkeys, to birds, to everyone. Actually, why he distributed butter to monkeys? Because Krishna is Supreme Personality of Godhead. He knew that he has a debt to the monkeys. Why? Because in his previous life, Krishna was Rama, and he was helped by monkeys who helped him to build a bridge from Indian subcontinent to the Lanka and to save his wife Sita. So Lord Krishna was thinking, oh, these monkeys helped me so much, and in that time they are all very hungry, they worked so hard, so I must give them now butter. So Krishna distributed this butter to all monkeys. Sometimes he would eat some butter, then he would give to monkeys, then he would eat, then he would give to cats and dogs and all animals which they have in the house. After Krishna has done this, he was thinking that he will soon need to run. So he went a little far away in a courtyard, and he found one mortar, one stone, let's say, and he sit on this stone and was just looking around if Mother Yashoda is coming. Back in the house, Mother Yashoda has taken away the milk who was burning on the oven and put at the side. And after she has done this job, she went outside on veranda to see what was happening with her son Krishna, which she left a few minutes ago. And then Mother Yashoda was in shock. He noticed all these butter pots are broken. Everywhere around was yogurt, buttermilk, butter. She could not even walk. It was like float with butter everywhere on her veranda. To cross over, she needed to step in the milk, in the butter and yogurt. Then she was thinking, who has done this? It was not so difficult because she understood that person who has done probably is absent from the crime scene. Krishna, who has done this, he has run away, and she understood in her heart, this was done by my son Krishna. So she was thinking how she can find him. Then she looked around and she noticed that there are footprints going to our courtyard. They are white because Krishna, when he broke the butter pot, he stamped in the yogurt and buttermilk. So when he went away, there are footprints from him. So what Mother Yashoda needed to do was just to follow the footsteps. So she followed them and she came to the courtyard. On the way, she took one small bamboo stick. She didn't intend to beat Krishna with this stick, but she intended to scare him. See, to beat children is really not a good thing. In some cultures, even today, people practice this. They think that with beating, they will teach them a lesson. But then this develop even more anger in the mind of the children. But to show that you will use them to scare the children, that is enough, just a little bit. So Mother Yashoda wanted to show this because she was thinking, Krishna has done today a mischief. He has broken a pot. What do we know he will do in the future? If you don't control the child, he will develop more and more attitude of doing mischievous things. Therefore, some discipline should be given to child. It is said in the Vedic tradition of India, up to the age of 5, you should give completely all your love to your child. From 5 to 15, you should show him the stick. Or I would say, you should try to teach him to be discipline, to have a discipline. And after 15, love is not working, discipline is not working. After 15 years, the only thing what works is actually friendship. So therefore, one of the best way to influence our teenage children is actually to be friends with them, to speak, to show them your love and your understanding of their situation. This is the way how we can influence them. Another thing what happened, Mother Yashoda, she noticed Krishna sitting on the mortal, but she didn't want it to be loud. And she had on her legs the ankle bells, where when you walk, they are ringing. By them you can notice that someone is approaching. So she tied up hardly her ankle bells so Krishna would not understand that she is coming. So Krishna was there in the courtyard, sitting on the mortal, looking left and right, in a fear that Mother Yashoda will come. You know, as if you do anything wrong in your life, you're always in some fear. Someone will understand me. Someone will discover my mischief deed. So better be quiet, or if someone come to punish me, run away. Krishna is a thief, we know. But Krishna is supreme thief. Once Krishna said to one devotee, I am the greatest thief. When I was child, I was stealing a butter. When I grow up, I was stealing the clothes of gopis. And now, when I grow up, I am stealing the hearts of my devotees. Actually, that is the greatest propensity of Krishna. Even meaning of the word Krishna is one who is all attractive. So to everyone who has come in spiritual life, he has stolen his heart, some way or another, with his love, with his kindness, with his mercy. He is attracting heart of devotees toward him. Therefore, we should always, be conscious of this attractive power of Krishna. So when Krishna understood, he was looking, he noticed Mother Yashoda is coming. It's better to run. So Krishna jumped from the mortar and started running. And then in this time, Mother Yashoda also, with the stick in the hand, started running after Krishna. See, Krishna is very fast, especially when he was a small child, and we know how small children can be very fast. And there was Mother Yashoda, who was almost 45 years of age. She was a big lady. She was slowly running. She could not run as fast as Krishna. So Krishna ran first in their own house, from one to another, Mother Yashoda going behind. Then Krishna went in the courtyard, then he went on the streets, then they visit another houses in the neighborhood. Yashoda always running, and she was perspiring. Drops of perspiration came from her. She was breathing very heavily, And then Krishna understood, by watching his mother, compassion came in his heart. He said, "Oh, my mother Yashoda is trying so hard to catch me. I cannot more tolerate her pain. I cannot more tolerate her suffering of trying to catch me. I will allow to her that she can catch me." See, every one of us, every spiritual person in the world is trying to catch God, to have property of Him, to own God, to have God in his own heart. I believe that if every one of us has God in his heart, his life will be different. So we are all trying on this spiritual path to achieve God, giving our endeavor. But even great yogis and mystics, they meditate millions of thousands of years, pray, they do many extraordinary things to get Krishna, to catch Krishna, but they are not successful. But here was one ordinary lady, Mother Yashoda, housewife, she could catch Krishna. Why is that? Because actually God can be catched only if He allowed to us. We may do so many endeavors, so many austerities, but only if He decides, He will give us His mercy. As there is one shloka in Upanishads, God cannot be attained with any kind of sadhana, meditation, chanting. No, He will be only attained by that person which He decides. But how this happen? That is important question. How He will decide exactly which person He will choose. He will choose. See, it is a kind of thing which happen when you fall in love. You see, you meet so many persons, but then you see one person and you simply like this person. You have affection, love for this person. Or you may meet hundreds of people, but there suddenly one person attracts your attention and you decide, oh, this will be my friend. It is something what happens spontaneously. So in heart of God, He sees everybody, all living entities. And somehow He sees someone which He like, by which He is attracted. And He say, oh, I want to be with that person. I want that person to be my friend. It is called in Sanskrit Kripa Siddhi, or perfection attained by mercy. So somehow or other, that is the only thing what we should cry every day, for mercy. When we chant name of Krishna, we cry just to get little drop of His mercy. That is our only thing. Otherwise, we are not capable to do many things. We are not so qualified. But we just cry and cry and cry. You know how when you have a child, and if child is constantly crying, Papa, Mama, please buy me, give me this, give me this, give me, I want. Just crying and crying, and finally parents will become compassionate and they will say, okay, child, you can have this now. So this crying propensity for God, for Krishna, is the only thing how we can get him. So Mother Yashoda catch with one hand Krishna, and he was crying and crying. Tears, crocodile tears are falling from his eyes. And she noticed this dangerous stick in Mother Yashoda. And then Mother Yashoda thought, oh, my son is afraid from this stick. This is not good. So she took the stick and throw him away. So she was told Krishna will stop crying, but he was crying again and again and again. Then Mother Yashoda started speaking to Krishna. My dear Krishna, you have broken this pot. You distribute this butter to monkeys, to your friends. Now I will tie you up with a rope and you will not go anywhere. You will be punished for doing this mischievous thing. You will not have time to play with your friends, with your animals, and you will just be tied up and little suffer. Sometimes some little punishment is required in life, because this little punishment teaches us lesson to don't do the same mistakes again. We see in this modern world, people fear from police, and that is good, because if there is no authority of police in the country, everyone will do anything what he want, and there will be chaos in the society. So some fear is required. Some fear is required that children have from their parents. Not too big fear, some small. Fear of respect, So Mother Yashoda realized, I need to tie up my son, but she don't wanted to tie him up because she was angry. She wanted to tie him up because of her love. She understood, I must teach my son a lesson. If he remain like this, when he grow up, he may run in the forest, he may do some other mischievous things. So better for him is that he learned the lesson today. So this was what I wanted to say for today. It was past time when Mother Yashoda ran to catch Krishna. And we understood one must be really, really serious and determined to catch Krishna in his heart, in his life. Determination is very important. In the Vedic literature, there is a story of one small bird who was having her eyes laid down in a net on the bank of ocean. Then once big ocean came and waves took these small eggs and took them to the water, to the deep ocean. The small bird came. She has went away for a food for her small children, actually, but she could not find them. Then she decided, I will dry up the ocean. So she took drop by drop. I wanted to dry up ocean and find her children inside the ocean. The whole forest and animals on the beach, they are just laughing to this bird. How is possible that you will dry the ocean, you small bird? But the news about her determined endeavors came to the greatest associate of Krishna, of Narayana, Garuda, who is so powerful. And Garuda started feeling compassion for his folk bird. So a big Garuda came on the bank, and he said to the bird, "Don't worry, I'm happy with your endeavor. I will dry up the ocean." So Garuda came and spoke to the ocean, "Please return the small birds to this annex to this bird, otherwise I'll dry you up." Ocean know the power of Garuda, so he immediately bring all the birds and eggs, and the small chicken was very happy. So we don't have so much power to do anything in life, but if we are determined and with love, God, who is there, He will notice our endeavors, and He will give us His mercy and will help us that we attain Him. Thank you very much. This was story for today. Please like this video below, share it with your friends, and please be here tomorrow when we'll speak about very important part of this pastime. It is the time when Mother Yashoda tied up Krishna with the ropes. Hare Krishna, enjoy your rest of your day and see you tomorrow.